count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, all you gotta do is turn that bell on to subscribe to the channel. But being subscribed to the channel only means you are subscribed. In order to get the notifications every time I upload a video on the Cryer family, you must turn on that bell with the vibrating symbol. That way, every time I upload, all you guys will get notifications. Also, guys, we are back uploading on the new Cryer Family Reaction channel. That channel was once called the OMR, which stood for Old Man React, but I changed the name of that channel to the Cryer Family Reacts because it's easier for people to type in that channel. When they type in the Cryer Family, the channel, the reaction channel videos will automatically pop up even if you're not looking for them. So we'll be back over there doing daily uploads over there. As you guys see, I've been dropping 3, 4, 5 videos a day on the reaction channel. The views are really low over there, but that's all cool because I believe that the people who want to become content creators, you can learn from me what it's like starting from the bottom and working your way to the top. And we will have that channel at the top one of these days. I do enjoy doing reactions. I like reacting to other people's content. So if you have some reaction videos that you guys want me to react to on that channel, it's real simple. All you gotta do is just leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm hoping one of these days I can get that channel to where I can start doing giveaways over there, Cash App giveaways, cell phone giveaways, things that you guys have seen me doing the Cryer family, Christmas gift giveaways and stuff like that. And I will be doing post notification shout outs in the near future over there. So thank you all who subscribe to that channel. And if you haven't, I will be putting that link in the description box down below after this video. All you gotta do is just click on that link. It'll take you right there. Hit the subscribe button. Also, guys, I want to say thank you again for the new followers on my new Facebook channel. In less than 2 months, guys, we have exceeded 200,000 subscribers on the Cryer Family Facebook page. If you are not a part of the Cryer Family Facebook page, all you gotta do is go to Facebook, go to the search engine, type in the Cryer Family. You will see the thumbnail. All you gotta do is scroll down and click the follow button. Every time my video drops over here, which is 3 times a week, you guys will automatically get the notifications. So today, I'm gonna be doing a video, but it's gonna be a reaction, but it's not gonna be a reaction. I'm gonna be playing some audio from LuvdByErica's recent video. Those of you who don't know who LuvdByErica is, she is my youngest son, Dion Antoine Cryer's mom. And you know, like, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I've said in previous videos, this is a situation I have never in my 51 plus years I've ever experienced or ever witnessed in my life. So the story is very touching, and I believe that because of this story is coming out to the forefront, I believe that her story will actually help someone out there who's ever dealing with a situation like this. I mean, I honestly believe that her story will help someone out, man. This is real. To me, this is as real as it gets aside to Lifetime. You guys know Lifetime is like real Lifetime drama stories that's really real. And this happens to be a story that's really, really real that made it to the YouTube streets. And you know, it's a really sad situation, unfortunate, but at the same time, this is as real as it's gonna get. So Erica dropped a video yesterday, Superhero Damian to the Rescue season finale. So she's been dropping like a whole series of videos and stuff. And you know, like watching a lot of the videos, there's a lot of things that I didn't know, a lot of things that I wasn't aware of. And even though, you know, I'm trying to stand neutral on a lot of stuff that's going on, you know, there are some things that does force me to respond, you know, and I don't really respond a lot, but something like this, I have to respond. So this video, from what I heard, was really touching, and she said some things in it that I want to touch on and play for you guys. And the reason why I'm putting this in audio form instead of reaction form, so I can put it on the Crier family to reach a larger audience of people, a bigger audience of people, if that makes sense. By the way, I hope you guys like the cowboy hat. I do wear this a lot. You guys just don't see me wearing it in the videos. Erica actually bought me one of these hats about 2 years ago. It was a white one, a lot bigger than this one, and she actually purchased this hat from me like 3 or 4 months ago. I've worn it 3 or 4 times, so I decided this is Saturday, so I like kicking around the house and wearing my cowboy hat. I'll be playing my music videos on television, dancing and stuff. So my little man, he's in the room taking a nap right now, so I decided to come in here and make this video for you guys. So I'm not really starting at the beginning of her video. Her video is 36 minutes long, so I'm starting at timestamp 4 minutes and 52 seconds. And for you guys who don't know what's been going on, who haven't been following the story, it's a pretty serious story. Go on over to LuvdByErica's and check out the series of videos that she's been dropping. I like how she's been conducting herself throughout these series of videos without bashing, slandering. And most importantly, I like the fact that when she's doing these videos, she's not just making up accusations. She's actually able to show you guys things, you know, whether it's a recording or a message or whatever the case is, you know. And you know, some people are scared to come forward with their story, but at the end of the day, we all have a story and we only hear it once. Don't hold that stuff in, because if you hold it in, you could potentially just destroy yourself, man. Destroy the lives of people that surround you, whether it's mentally, or physically, or whatever the case is. So, you know, I do commend her for coming forward, telling her story and things that's done transpired, things that's done transpired in her life, because, you know, this is part of her real life's experience. Again, this stuff is not fake. So we're gonna get into this video. I will be stopping, talking to you guys and playing the video and stuff. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. Don't forget after the video, like, comment, share the video, man. You know, let me know what you guys think about this whole entire situation that's going on, man.
Oh wait, no. The thing was, a girl was telling him, because she was so insecure at that time, and I actually had a lot of respect for her relationship, but she was in his ear telling him that me and Damien was still messing around. She didn't have no proof, even on her interview that she did. So, of course, you know, it's pillow talking. What?
I will say this right here, you know, because I am a part of this situation, even though I haven't recently spoke on a lot of things. You guys did hear me make a video about a threat that was made in my direction, you know, stuff like that. It forced me to respond because it's really serious, you know, because you're dealing with someone's life. But just to agree with Erica 100%, you know, and we've said it multiple times, you know, me and this woman was never messing around. We was never cheating with each other. Erica, she respected my relationship. She did, even though that we did talk. But I don't think that somebody should try to silence us from talking to each other because we have a child by each other. You know, that's what co-parenting is all about. You know, just because you have a child by somebody and you move on and start holding a relationship doesn't mean that you need to stop communicating with the person that you have a child by, because, you know, she has to keep me in a loop of what's going on with my child, our child, and I have to do the same thing, vice versa. So people made it seem like that me and her was in cahoots and messing around, and the truth of the matter is, you know, none of that was really going on. Erica, she respected my relationship. She might have hated it just like I hated hers, but she respected my relationship to the fullest. I mean, to the fullest. And, you know, can't nobody say anything different because I was there. I witnessed it, you know.
Whatever. Damien. Those of you know him as Mr. Crier, my child's father.
Oop.
Damien saw how hurt I was more so hurt, not because of her, because a female gonna be a female, and a female can spot a weak man miles away, and that's why so many women are able to hurt another woman, because they can spot a weak man from all the way in Thailand. If he was a strong man.
Remember I said a couple of videos ago, and this wasn't trying to dog women or men. I say women will not respect a weak man. A man will not respect a weak woman. A woman will test her man, and her man won't even know it. Same as a man will test his woman, and she won't really know it. But a lot of times women will put their man to the test, and that man don't even know he's been tested. But you can always spot a weak person, and it's easy to take advantage of a weak person, especially if they're vulnerable. And we all know that vulnerability is what? A liability. Vulnerability is a liability. I always preach that, man. But let's continue.
This wouldn't have went on at all, or they would have at least had enough respect to keep it off the internet during my pregnancy so I wouldn't see it. But at that point, I guess they didn't care, even if I was to have a miscarriage or whatever. I'm not even gonna make this video really about them, because the video is strictly about Damien, you know, superhero Damien, how he came in and saved the day. I would say basically saved the months, because I truly feel that if Damien wasn't by my side during this horrific tragedy, this fatal attraction, this psychotic plot, I probably would be dead. And let me explain to you guys why. You guys didn't see it.
I can honestly say, you know, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a situation, out of all of my years on this earth, I've never experienced anything like this. This has to be the weirdest situation I've ever come across. And I'm telling you, your boy done been in some situations. Y'all know I done been shot multiple times. I done been to prison, all to come back and really just get my life together and really become a really humble person. You know, and it's like, a lot of things hurted me, you know, that I was confronted with when it came down to the pregnancy, you know, and the situation, because I really wasn't, I'm just gonna say it, I wasn't really fully over Erica when I started dating again, you know, and I guess part of the healing process is to move forward, you know, try to move on with your life. So it was really hurtful to see, you know, for me to know her situation, knowing that we just had like a young baby, you know, which was at the time only 5 or 6 months, you know, and a lot of things that came out during this situation, it was really hurtful. But for me to see her hurt the way that she was hurting, you know, I think that's what really made me really step up more and want to be there for her. And I think the thing that really got me was her birthday, when things happened on her birthday. And that's when I convinced myself, yeah, this is really done. This stuff has really been done intentional. You know, this has really honestly been done intentional. You know, and people don't know that when people are under stress, what they'll do to themselves. You know, do I want to find out that one of my kids' moms is no longer here because she felt like that she was inadequate to others, because she felt like that her life had no value based off of what somebody might have said or did? No, 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 absolutely not.
They didn't see it. And the reason why they didn't see it, and the reason why you guys didn't see it, is because superhero Damien came in to the rescue. You know, he encouraged me. He motivated me. I remember, guys, when everything first came out, I was crying because I was angry, and I had every right to be. I'm human, you know. Even though you guys still saw me putting out content, you guys still saw me with my hair curled, you guys still saw the lashes, the makeup, the fancy dresses.
I just want to say this real quick, guys. You see me looking at my phone. Y'all know this is my weekend with Dion. He's in the room taking a snap, so I just turned the camera on, as you guys can see, so I can keep an eye on him while he's in the bed. So if y'all see me looking down at my phone, that's what that's about.
that was all because Damien pushed me to get up when I didn't even want to get up. It was weird because I'm like, me and him have such terrible history with each other. But I believe deep down inside it hurted him to see that I was hurting.
It did.
I spent months, not days, months crying off of camera. I wouldn't eat. And I remember looking in the comment section and...
I'm gonna stop here for a second. Yes, it was very hurtful for me to see that. You know, and here's some things that Erica didn't tell you guys in the video, and I don't know if she's gonna get mad for me spilling it, but there would be times where one of the in-laws would actually call her to check on her. You know, and at the time, I explained to Erica, I felt like that particular female in-law was just trying to get information out of her, to fill in the blanks, to transfer that information over to the other individual. And Erica was like, no, she's not like that. I said, Erica, you know, I believe that this lady knows what's going on, been knowing what's going on the whole time. And Erica was like, no. But when Erica would get on the phone with the in-law, I know Erica would cry a lot, and it would be upsetting to me because I felt like that they all was in cahoots and knew what's going on. And I'm not saying anything bad about the in-laws, because the in-laws could have just been like trying to stand neutral and not really wanting to be involved. But at the same time, I was trying to convince Erica that I knew in my heart that the in-laws was just checking on her to transfer their information, you know, as far as where you live and what's the due date, you know, what's your appointment date, what happened at the appointment. I felt like all that was just been done to transfer their information. And then lo and behold, guys, guess what? Come to find out, your boy was right the whole time. I was right the whole entire time, you know, and it just really sucks because it's like people were just playing the whole entire time, man. You know, anybody who reached out to her from that side, I feel that it wasn't good intentions. It was just to get information to relate to this person. And I feel like they should have been doing their due diligence, you know, and reaching out, regardless what the circumstances was. You know, whether you didn't want her around me and you despised me and hate me, that's all fine and dandy. But, you know, with some things and some situations, you don't let nothing come between, because I would never let no one come between me and my children. I mean, I don't care if you're a man or a woman or how big and bad you think you are. No one's gonna come between me and my children. Nobody. I mean, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight whether I have to do it through the courts or whatever the case is. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna definitely use one of my relatives to be calling, trying to find out and get information about this and that and this, because as you guys see, the situation is already as sick as it is dangerous. You know, and I felt like if the family members that was reaching out knew her moves, you know, they could be telling those moves to the person, to the new girlfriend who don't like her, to potentially set her up. I mean, and I'm not saying that that's what happened, but nothing surprised me. You guys see how this whole thing played out. You know, I mean, people were intentionally here for one reason and one reason only. And that was to destroy, do Satan's work. What does Satan do? 3 jobs Satan got: steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what I felt like at the time. And I still feel that way right now. Hasn't nothing changed. I still feel the same way. You know, I don't trust none of them, man. I just don't.
And people were actually saying, is she pregnant? Is she still pregnant? Like, she looks really skinny. I don't believe that she's pregnant. It's because I wasn't eating.
No, she wasn't at first. No, she wasn't.
Because I was heartbroken. I was devastated. I was angry.
You know how painful it was for me to sit there and watch her go through this, knowing that I still had strong feelings for her and cared for her. You know, it was devastating for me, but we pulled through it. You know, I get it. You know, when you go on with your life and come out of a bad breakup or a bad relationship or a bad divorce, you know, you searching for love again. And sometimes we search in the wrong places. So it was just as hurtful for me to watch her go through that hurt and those tears, because I knew what she was crying for. I knew why she wasn't eating. I knew why she was standoffish, you know. And so, it was hurtful. And I'm not gonna lie, I did pray on it. I had people telling me, oh, you stupid, man, you shouldn't. But I don't feel like I was stupid at all for anything I did. You know, and neither am I gonna come on here trying to toot my own horn. You know, I just appreciate the fact that God gave me the strength to look past all of the stuff that was going on and look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that she really needed someone there in her corner by her side. You know, she found love again. She fell in love again. You know, she was all in. You know, it was a new turning point in her life for her. And just to have it to blow up in her face, you know, so I looked past how it made me feel with the tears. You know, I had to look past all that stuff and just look at the big picture. And the big picture is new life coming in. You know, my camera keeps getting dark, guys.
I'm pregnant. I'm already emotional, hormonal. Damien made sure that I ate. He cooked for me. He cleaned for me. He watched Dion while I went through my depression off of camera. The one thing that he told me, and I'll never forget it, he said, you say you believe in God, right? Well, now is your time. Put your faith in God. If you're a true believer, then you have to understand that they may be laughing now, but you'll end up having the last laugh.
That's 100% facts. It's 100% fact, guys. It's 100% facts. As God is my witness, as I'm doing this video, I'll be doing another video in a few months. And I'll be coming back to this video that I did today. Because the same thing that makes you laugh, man, makes you cry. I don't wish bad on anyone, especially this couple. You know, they're in love and they're happy. You know, hey, kudos, you know, it's all good. But when you intentionally do stuff to really try to hurt the next person, man, you know, like I said, we're all older than Erica. All of us that's involved, we're all older than her. And when you do stuff, you know, like, you do stuff one time to hurt somebody, okay, you get a pass for that. But when it goes on for months and months and months and months and months, it's like, it's hard not to look at that. It's hard not to see what's really going on. You know, the same thing make you laugh, it's gonna make you cry. You know, I know things look all peaches and cream right now, but that man above, he's real. He sees everything, and there's nothing that's gonna escape him. I always told Erica, I said, listen, the first red flag, you meet somebody got their own crib, their own car, a good job, and they single, that's a red flag automatically. Something's wrong. You meet a woman, she's single, got her own car, crib, and claim to be this and that, she's single, something's wrong. Trust me, there's a reason why they're single. It's just like me, you know, red flag. I seem to have a problem with, you know, decisions that I make when it comes to confrontations with me and my significant other and things that I need to work on, you know. And I know this, you know, I know that I have things that I need to work on within myself, you know. But it's like, there's certain things that you don't do to sit there and just literally attack the next person. And it's just really gut wrenching when I think about, like, we're the reason why some of the people are able to come on here and, you know, show themselves and get hundreds of views, if not thousands of views. It's like, we're the reason for that. And it's like, where's the thank you at in that? You know, where's the thank you at in that? And that's the crazy thing, man. Like, it just makes it so hard for the next person to want to work with the next person, because you got to base things off of history. And you guys also hear me always say, what does history do? It has nowhere to go. Where's it gonna go? It just repeats itself. It has nowhere to go.
So as I'm going through these months, I'm sick. And I believe I was sick because of the pregnancy, but I was more so sick because I wasn't eating. I didn't have an appetite. So whenever I would go to the doctor, I had lost a lot of weight. Off of camera, all I could do was cry. I got so tired of crying in front of Damien because I felt like he started feeling sorry for me, and y'all know how some men are, like, they don't really like to see somebody that they care about cry. So it was making him upset to where I would go out in my car and I would cry. I would call my manager and my mentor and I would cry. By the way, my manager and my mentor, they do not have a YouTube channel.
No, they don't.
I saw some comments that was saying that there's a YouTuber that's, I guess, going around saying that she was my mentor. No, I only knew that YouTuber for about a month.
This is what I was talking about, why it's hard to really work with people, because I knew about this situation, and this was just a simple situation where Erica wanted to change her number and realized that she made a mistake by reaching out to too many people. And this is the reward, you know, at the end of when you decide to move differently. These people come out and expose you with all the messages that you ever sent them. And, you know, this is a part of what happens right here. You guys have seen me go through it multiple occasions. You know, you change your number and you decide to move different. That's when any message that you ever sent these people, it all hits the internet. They all expose you instead of just, hey, thank you. Thank you for giving me tips on how to grow my channel, how to put tags in, how to do thumbnails, how to edit, you know, how to title my videos. You know, it's the same thing over and over. Again, so much of the stuff I've witnessed, I never really spoke on it because I said to myself, you know, when you talk to these people on the phone, Erica, don't even let them know that you're in my presence because I don't want nothing to do with none of them. You know, and I'm glad I said that because look what happened. The same situation happened over and over. History has nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. You're gonna be good when you're in communication with these people. Y'all good, but the moment that communication is cut off and they have no more access to you, they don't have anything to lose. It's just content for them. If everybody else is exposing her or Damien, I might as well jump on a bandwagon and expose them too. History.
So, yeah, there was a lot exchanged in that short amount of time, but honestly, I can't tell you nothing about that lady. But I was hurting at the time.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know who she's talking about. I don't watch a lot of these channels. I do watch, oh, getting dark again. As I said, I do watch Wicked. I do watch AB. I do watch Queen Rose. I do watch some of them. I watch The Voice Reacts for the People. I watch some of those channels, but I don't watch every last one of them because some of the stuff that some of these people say, man, it's just really off the wall. And I'm convinced that they're only doing it because, okay, her name's popping again. Let me jump in. So I'm really convinced some of these people is just doing stuff just to be a part. Y'all know that situation where, like, when her name starts jumping on the internet, you got certain individuals who just come out and just insert themselves and stuff for no reason. Nobody even said anything to them, nothing about them. They just come right out and just start going in just because, you know, that's the most talked about person right now.
So anybody that would listen, I would definitely talk to them because I felt like did nobody even understand what I was going through. I felt like Damien didn't even understand what I was going through. I felt like Damien understood to an extent because it actually involved him, but Damien don't have a baby inside of his stomach. Things were so bad that I didn't even want to be alone, and Damien didn't even want me to be alone.
Hell no.
So I spent plenty of time at his house. Me, Cam, and Dion. I watched him, I wouldn't say become a slave, but he worked his butt off. He cooked us breakfast. He cooked us lunch. And he cooked us dinner.
Yeah.
And when he saw me, you know, going backwards, crying and stuff like that, he would encourage me. He would force me, he would make me eat again. And he told me, whatever you do,